Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video. Picked up some rather random things here and there, so like always I wanted to share it with you guys with this video, so let's get started. First off, like always, love to talk about my monthly Club Nintendo, and this is this month's issue. On the cover they talk about Metroid's 25th anniversary. Just like the Legend of Zelda, Metroid is turning 25. They also give a evolution segment on The Legend of Zelda, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Really cool. They review some games, and on the cover here we have a cover for FIFA 2012. Still prefer the Winning 11 or the Pro Evolution Soccer series from Konami. But FIFA has been doing a lot of really cool things with their series. They've fixed the play control so now it's fun, and they have all the licensed teams. So I might check this one out. This one promises to have a lot of really cool stuff. But the main two things I want to talk about from this issue, like I mentioned from the cover, is the 25th retrospective of Metroid. They talk about all the games in the series from the original NES, Metroid 2 that came out on the Game Boy, Super Metroid, of course, the Metroid Prime trilogy, Other M, Metroid Prime Hunters, Metroid Fusion, Zero Mission, bunch of really cool Metroid games. I personally like Other M. A lot of people didn't like it. I really liked it. To complete my Metroid collection, I'm only missing Metroid Prime Hunters, but that's actually turning into a hard game to find for some reason. But really cool. Even though it doesn't have that many games in the series, it's still an awesome series. So really happy that they're celebrating Metroid. And the other section I wanted to share is the evolution of The Legend of Zelda. This is without a doubt my favorite video game series. I love The Legend of Zelda. I actually own every single Zelda game with the exception of the CDI games that came out. But they talk about how it evolved from the one that came out on the NES, The Adventure of Link, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, and then Link's Awakening DX. Ocarina of Time that came out on the 64, then on the GameCube, and now on the 3DS. In my opinion, best game of all time. No question. Majora's Mask, an underappreciated game, but really cool. I think this is my third favorite Zelda game. Oracle of Seasons and Ages, really cool video game. The Wind Waker really surprised me. Hated the art design at first, but loved the game when it came out. Link to the Past and Four Swords that came out on the Game Boy Advance. Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube, Minish Cap, and then they talk about all the other editions and everything. But just really cool series. Love The Legend of Zelda and just love this whole section. That was Club Nintendo. At a swap meet for the insane amount of 10 pesos, which is still like 90, 80 cents. I picked up the Street Fighter Alpha manga, Volume 1. Has some really cool drawings from Street Fighter. This is during the Alpha timeline, which is like the start of everything. But I just love the drawings. Everything looks so cool. And then they have one here where Ryu gets shot and then all of a sudden he gets possessed by the Dark Hado. I should have died, but instead I have awakened the Dark Hado. Really cool. And like I said, the drawings are just really awesome. I love this manga, and I thought it was a really good price. So yeah, Street Fighter manga. Now I gotta track down the rest of the volumes. Picked up some comic books. Really happy to pick this one up. At a swap meet, I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man issue 293, part 2 of the 6-part Kraven's Last Hunt, where Kraven drugs Spider-Man, buries him, Then he starts dressing up as Spider-Man and fighting crime and everything, and really really cool series, really dark series for Spider-Man. I gotta track me down the rest of this of these books because really really good Spider-Man storyline. Picked up Tales of the Sinestro Corps, Cyborg Superman. This is a one-shot that recaps the origin of the Cyborg Superman. You know how he destroyed Coast City and everything, and he's tired of being immortal, so he wants to die. So he joined the Sinestro Corps to ask the Anti-Monitor to kill him, basically. An interesting villain. A lot of people don't like him. I actually am gonna miss him with the reboot. Him and Doomsday, they're like my two favorite villains that came out from the death of Superman. But what are you gonna do? Eventually, I hope that he comes back somehow. Picked up Green Lantern issue 23. Another Tales from the another Sinestro Corps War tie-in, where Sinestro teams up with Superboy Prime, Cyborg Superman, and Parallax and the Anti-Monitor to wage war against Oa and the Green Lanterns. Really, really cool crossover. Glad to pick that one up too. And just because I needed it, Supergirl 21. This is a countdown crossover where she has a fight with Karate Kid. But yeah, I just picked it up because I needed it to complete that Supergirl set. Oh well. Picked up some video games. Picked up my second boxed Super Nintendo game, NBA Jam. It doesn't come with the manual, unfortunately, but it comes with the box, so I thought that was cool. The only other bummer is that it has this sticker that I can't get out, because I tried peeling it, but I'm starting to rip off some of the black here, so I decided to just leave it there. NBA Jam, awesome basketball game. I remember playing this a lot with my brother. We would always try if you score 3 times consecutively, you would be on fire and you could do all these crazy dunks and everything. Just really, really fun game. Glad I actually added it to the Super Nintendo collection. For the DS, I have not opened it, but I picked up Monster Tale. Heard this game was really, really cool from a lot of YouTubers. Everyone says that this game is awesome. I saw it at a good price. Just couldn't resist buying it, but still have to play it. At a swap meet, I picked up for another ridiculous price, My Weight Loss Coach from Ubisoft. This is basically a fitness game. It comes with a pedometer that measures all the steps you take during the day. At the end of the day, you plug it into the DS, and it measures how much you walked, and it gives you tips on what you can do to lose more weight, or what kind of foods you can eat, and stuff like that. And I play the Wii Fit from time to time, but yeah, I'm gaining a lot of weight, so I decided, what the hell, I'll give this a try. But it's not a game, it's just like an accessory or something. And the last thing I picked up, and I hope you guys can see this with all the glare, a friend of mine, the one that sold me the red Wii, bought this DC Universe Online Collector's Edition. Just like with the red Wii, he thought this thing would be worth something later on. But DC Universe Online, to my knowledge, went free to play, so this thing dropped in value like insane. It's the PC edition. I would have preferred if he had gotten the PlayStation 3 edition, but so he sold it to me, and I picked it up mostly because of that kick-ass Batman statue. I love this Batman statue. And this collector's edition comes again. Here's a better look of that Batman statue. Reminiscent of the first appearance of Batman, but with the Jim Lee style. Comes with DC Universe Legends issue 0 comic book, an art book, a poster, and a mini comic book. Plus it has some, downloadable weapons and everything. This thing's free to play. I actually been interested in picking up DC Universe Online since I saw it at Comic-Con and I got that Jim Lee poster signed. But now that it's free to play, I think I'm going to track down the PlayStation 3 version, so I don't have to open up this PC version, because I actually would prefer to play it on PlayStation 3 than on PC. But yeah, just thought it was really cool because of that Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan, so I could not pass that up. But yeah, that was the collection pickup video. Like I said, just some minor things here to talk about. Uh, my game recommendation, I'm only going to be able to recommend the one game I've been playing the most, and that's NBA Jam. Really awesome basketball game. Once you get on fire, it's insanely crazy and fun, but really, really cool. And reading recommendation, if you can track it down, the Street Fighter Alpha manga is really, really cool, mostly because of the drawings. I know that when my brother, who's a big Street Fighter fan, sees this, he's going to try to, you know, get it from me, but we'll see what I do with that. Right now, I read it, I love the drawings, I love the storyline, so I'll probably keep it or, you know, give it to him later on. I don't know. But yeah, like always, thanks so much for watching, and until I see you again, this is Vargas XX78, signing off.